Hello, beautiful people. This is Archange Antoine, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk a little about Breonna Taylor and this moment that we're in right now. More importantly, I want to first just share my condolences with the family who lost a loved one. And for months of fighting, pushing attorneys, and having a whole community and a whole nation standing inside solidarity with them and demanding justice for their daughter, their family, and their friends. And today, they didn't get justice. They didn't get justice whatsoever. And we have to remember that when we don't understand what's happening, or we are emotionally disconnected from a person that we hear have been killed like Breonna Taylor, we have to constantly push ourselves to imagine that what if that was our daughter? What if that was our mom? What if that was our aunt, our grandma, our best friend, our neighbor? Breonna Taylor's life mattered. It mattered to me because I think about she did everything right. She went to school. She was a hard worker. She saved lives. She stood for righteousness. She was a family-oriented person. She was a first responder in the midst of a pandemic. And the system is so damn corrupt that our hero couldn't even get justice. That hurts. To know that a Black woman, one of the most educated groups in this country, can't get justice. A Black woman who produces life can't get justice. A Black woman who leads in all sectors can't get justice. That hurts. And again, it wasn't just because she's Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor could be any one of our friends and our family members. And I would just want to encourage people that when moments like this happen, sometimes we get discouraged. And I understand why sometimes people don't even want to vote. And people don't want to be a part of government. But I also want to encourage you to say, if you do nothing, it's only going to get worse. We looked at Breonna Taylor in Kentucky, and we look at so many people in New Jersey and around the nation who are losing their lives. And guess what? Sisters, brothers, cousins, it could come right to your own doorstep, right where you live, your house, your apartment. And the question is, does it have to come to you in order for you to do something about it now? Does it have to be your son, your daughter, your relative, your auntie, your cousin in them for you to do something? People, I just want to say that we can't stop fighting. We can't keep demanding that our constitutional rights be protected. We can't stop demanding that government works for us. And we can't stop demanding that justice is at the forefront of our society. Whether you have to tweet, you have to post, you have to be on the streets, you have to donate, you have to make people upset, you run for office, you preach, you teach, you yell, you scream. You have to do your part. And we can't rely on others to do what we need to do. I just want to say, I love you all. I pray for peace and blessings upon your life. But family, things won't change unless we continue to challenge the system, until we continue to push against the system to respect our minds, our bodies, our hearts, and our lives. This is what God requires of us to do. Not to stay silent in the midst of injustice, but to open your mouth and yell and scream and push against the system like you've never pushed before. You don't have to be like me, and I don't have to be like you, but you have to ask yourself this question: what are you going to do about it? And don't wait for your own family member and your own loved one that you text all the time to become a hashtag. We can do it. I believe it. Stay encouraged, people. Keep your head up. Stay together. Stay unified. Get active. Get engaged. Stay engaged. Put your money where your mouth is. Support organizations who are organizing. Support organizations that are putting forth lawsuits. Run for office. Get up and run for office and take control of your community from people who do not care about your life. Stand up and do something to get this country back on track, that we respect all bodies, and black bodies, and yellow bodies, and red bodies. And innocent people like Breonna Taylor, who died doing her job to save others. Family, I love you all. Keep your head up, and may God bless you. Peace.